Alright. So, I'm pretty sure that the Overture quest, the thing that will, tell us about future versions. I'm pretty sure that's today, or at least I saw something on it. So, let's just go ahead and hope. Rust, Sword, and Sun. Yep. So, I assume... Oh, right. I forgot about this. Or, I didn't wait, 12 days. Oh, wait, that's in 12 days?
Who will sink into the depths with me?
I'm surprised you didn't put Forlova.
Silence. Call from the abyss. Who will sink into the depths?
She does not have enough ER, god.
Surge of deep tides.
Not even...
Arrow sent.
Boom.
Mia.
Boom. Okay, yeah, I don't even get the option to...
Figure out.
I don't even get to use Camellia because I do one intro skill and it's pretty much dead. And then Brant, who I do want to wish for. He is on my wish list, and he's the only character limited that I don't own. I was free to play until 2.1, and I own every character.
The course is determined. Time to set sail.
Wait, so I should do Sandbob, Brant, then Chingli, or...
I should try to smile more.
To which stage will life guide us next?
Yeah, I should do you first.
Cycle of corruption.
Same actor, different role.
Still love his playstyle. It's so... This is a support, and he feels like a main DPS that can fly around.
Here's to... Let the
Flames rise!
Together we vanish. Guests of the unkind.
Okay, I swear I...
Mind's eye. My blade yearns. Sever. Beckon the divine flames.
There we go. He is a resonant skill damage booster, so I honestly do want him. And it would complete my Lupa team, pretty much. I'm pretty sure I farmed for him, so... Okay then. Do I pull for him, or do I go for Augusta and Iuno? That is a fucking hard question to answer. I want Iuno, I want Augusta, I want Brant, and I... How much pity do I own? Fuck! Let's just do a 10 pull. Okay, well, okay, so I have 20 right now, and then I have... And I have those, what? Oh, yeah, no, screw off right now. How much does the Overture give? Wait, it's not an event? Wait, it's not an event? It's... Oh, wait, this is a main quest? Sieg. What the hell does Sieg mean? A smooth transition from one thing to another. Often In section without a break. It's just a transition. So are we just saying that? Okay, so it's like meanwhile in Septimont or something. Is that what we're doing? Because if so, that's good. Focus mode. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Oh, right. Can I turn that into anything? No, I can't. I need something fast. Whatever, I'll just... I mean, I need XP, and then I don't need any other... Yeah, that's what I'll do. Let me quickly do this. I'll be right back. You know, that didn't even take that long, but,
Such is that blessing.
yeah, I didn't mean to do that. Alright. Let us see how this is. This is meant to give us, like, info about the next version, or, like, the future characters of newer versions. Maybe Gobrina might be in this, or... It'd be interesting to hear, like, stories of future characters. We could have, like, we could meet back up with Bowling and hear about, Quion? I think that's his... I can't pronounce his name. But this seems... Let's see how this is. Because this could be very good. What is going... Augusta?
Muggy day. Sky's gloomy. Air's all wet.
Hmm.
Oh, man. At least let me finish my sentence.
Hmm.
Ugh. Cold, cold, cold. Oh.
Hot meal should warm you right up.
All right. I'm famished. We barely had a bite sprinting all the way here from Raguna.
So this is directly after? Okay.
Whoa! Pinch me! This is a feast and a half!
Is it? Looks...
Hey, Rover. So, we did bring enough money, right? I mean, we kind of rushed out without grabbing anything.
We should have a...
that? Don't worry. Money's not an issue.
How?
Augusta made sure we're covered. All our food and lodging here in Septimont is billed straight to the F4's palace.
We're that close to her?
But I think the owner might have overdone it a little.
Ha! Better get used to it. You're the champ of the Great Aegon.
Yeah, we haven't really touched on that.
And you know me. If food's on offer, I'll be a scoffer. Yeah, no leftovers, guaranteed.
Okay, buddy. He looks like he's eating.
Stay? Free meal? Professor really knows how to treat guests. Maybe we should, you know, hang around a bit longer.
No, we got jobs to do. We got stuff to do.
This smells amazing.
Abby, what do you think Imperator wants me to find? If Cardathia is right, the last clue should be somewhere on the Sanguis Plateaus.
Where's that? Wait. Okay, so this is just a continuation. So what they did in 2.4, where we had part 1 and this is kind of part 2. But it's just a little bit, it just builds on it enough, but it's not a full thing. It's just to give info. Okay, I could get along with that. Were once a front line against the Dark Tide, due to the region's unique landscape. Remnant energy gathers here at an unusual density. alongside a blight cloud perpetually looming overhead, formed since the first dark tide. During high tide seasons, gladiators across Septimont arrive here and to hunt dark tide creatures in the name of glory. That's awesome. Like, that's an awesome thing.
We're so close to the finish line. Just one step away. But our pace is slowed.
Relax. We're already back in Septimont. What's the rush? I remember Lupa said there's this weird blight cloud hanging over the Sanguis Plateaus.
Did they just show us what the future, like, the newer area would look like? Because this looks fucking awesome. What? This looks goddamn awesome. What? This is what we're getting next? Okay. Okay, I like that.
When the high tide, or whatever, rolls around, all the gladiators go there to hunt tacit discords.
Yeah. Are we going with Lupa?
Wait, is the high tide coming up soon? The Afra's invite did say something about a big hunt. Huh, that reminds me. Aren't we supposed to meet her today?
Ooh, we get to hear her. I love her accent.
A messenger came this morning. Augusta is dealing with an emergency, so our meeting's postponed. It looks like it'll be a while. An unexpected change. It's throwing everything off course. I don't like the feel of it. And why me for this hunt? If it's about the great Aegon. The messenger said none of the other gladiators were invited.
What? What about Lupa?
Who knows? Maybe she just wants to test her strength against you. Typical Septimontian, right?
That would be awesome if we actually got to see a cutscene with that.
You think so? I've only met her a few times, but I doubt she acts on such simple impulses. And as the F4, is she really in a position to do whatever she wants?
That wasn't
Guessed
the line.
from afar. You possess eyes as clear as crystal.
Who in the hell?
What troubles you so that eyes once bright as the highland sky now darken with rolling clouds?
Yeah, I saw this guy because I looked at Twitter just because I was bored, and Bro, this NPC looks fucking awesome. I don't even know if he has a tacit mark, but why the fuck is his eyes covered? What is with this outfit? It literally feels... What the hell?
A warrior who warps the blade's edge does not falter over trifles. The clouds, if I may guess, are cast from the throne.
Huh?
At the peak of Capitolini Hill, beneath the pale walls of the Ephes Palace, secrets lie buried. And the most intricate among them are those born from the pursuit of power. Even one as honorable as the Epher must learn when to be ruthless.
Yep. That's
In
what leaders are.
Septimont, a city forged in iron and blood, anyone who seeks the throne without knowing the cost is no better than a lamb marching to the butcher's knife.
Okay. And you are? What's your name? I'm actually curious.
I am Nestor, a traveling poet.
No. No. No, no, no. No. No, no, no. No, don't say that. I thought it sounded fucking familiar, but then no. Don't you dare say this is Cristoforo, or... Imagine this is like Cristoforo's brother. But he's like on the path of good. That'd be fucking interesting.
The rains in Septimont never seem eager to leave this season. So then,
Excuse me.
if
Sitting...
you are curious about the effort, then allow me to say that nothing would honor me more than to offer even a modest service to the champion of the great Aegon.
Let me just say this. They effortlessly just sat down. Fate X, the HSR8X Fate collab could never.
Wait, how do you know he's the champion?
What?
And all that stuff about the F4 too.
The champion thing is obvious.
Huh? Your eyes. Were we talking too loud?
What?
To see and to hear are but two of the many ways to perceive. Trusting the senses is a habit, a natural expedience, but not the only option.
Huh.
Truth be told, I've been gathering inspiration for my next epic, and its protagonist is none other than Augusta, the Effer of Septimont.
Okay, you really sound like
That's why I speak
Cristoforo.
of her with some familiarity.
But you also don't give that energy.
I have a feeling your tale with her will soon be written. And knowing more about those who walk alongside you is rarely without its benefits.
And knowing more about... Huh. Then tell me more about her. Lupa told me some things, but she didn't tell me many things.
Augusta.
That name
A
is
girl of
awesome.
humble birth. A resonator of modest talent.
What?
A commoner without noble patronage. And yet, from the den of wolves that is Septimont City, she rose and eventually claimed her place.
Yeah.
Just like the burning sun was once a cloud of dust.
What? I feel like this could have been... Okay, so this is going to be more Kachona's little thing. A fate is... This guy really does seem like he's going to be like Cristoforo's brother. Okay. Let the story begin. Set aside a complex thoughts, let me sing you the epic of a young girl, Augusta. I am Augusta. A gentle, warm light begins to blur your vision, and you slowly close your eyes. When it clears, a small, frightened girl clutching a sword stands amongst the ruins. A group of sullen Septimonian gliders guard around her. Hey kid, are you alone? Don't be afraid. We know what the dark tide did to your hummingbird hope. Doesn't really matter what I do. It's Septimont, so... Oh, wait, did I lose health? Okay. It's not safe here. We don't know when the next disaster will strike. Staring at the ruins on... Reach 100 reputation. Even if you rebuild these walls 1,000 times, they'll never hold against the dark tide. You don't have the strength to stop it. Bring your sword and come with us. Oh. So just don't die? In the end, you chose to leave the village. The gladiators reveal a bitter. You lack the strength. I would say the. This. Okay. Poster for the Great Aegon at the Gladiator. Oh, Gladiator. Gladiators Aegon. You know, Septimont reveres strength. Here, only the victor reigns. That is a lot older than the city. Eaten or be eaten. Such is the way of this city. To survive, you'll need to find your bite and seize the crown by your own teeth. Can't stop thinking about their conversation. You realize gladiators are the very symbol of strength in Septimont. If there's a way to dominate the arena, maybe you'll find the strength you're looking for. As you leave, you notice 3 words stand out in the innocent chatter. Identity, status, and talent. They seem to be an essential part of gladiating. There are always those commoners who view the Aegon as a mere boring displays of butchery, but we're hardly entertained by the sight of rats shrieking in the dirt. What we crave is true magnificence, a warrior who can make roses bloom from blood. Want to have a bet on how many mangy rats are going to try for this Aegon this year? Them and their stench sticking up to me. You are determined to step onto the arena. The rules demand a mentor at your back, someone to keep death from claiming you on the first day, and perhaps teach you how to fight to the end. After several dead ends, you eventually come across Kato. He's a retired gladiator star, but takes on a few proteges. So you want to join the Aegon, you say. So why don't you start by telling me a little bit more about yourself? You recall the discussions about gladiators, identity, status, and talents. The people in this city, Septimont, seem to value these things. Yeah. Go home. People like you show up with nothing but fancy dreams, only to see them crushed and trampled. I've seen it. What now? You still here? I would honestly just look him straight in the eye. Alrighty then, let's have a duel. Land 1 strike and you win. If you manage that, I'll teach you how to be a true gladiator. The duel here is your entrance trial. Strengthless, you realize... You really do know you're fighting. It's fine. Too weak. Your foolish wings only break smiles. Is that your best? How naive. I guess rat that lives in the dark is never meant for the sun. Checkmate you. Huh. Why don't you... But the very next... that touch, you know it all too well. That's... In Septimont, Serena, the victor claims the weapon of the defeated, a symbol of conquest. The sword is now yours. If you were determined to bite off that crown, do not fall here. You fall before you get there. Augusta, is that your name? The moment you step into the arena, you will lose this name. The spectators may brand you a number, a symbol, or even the name of some wild beast. I'm prepared. And only the last one standing has the right to reclaim their true name. By chanting your name, Augusta, you'll have to conquer their hearts, win their applause, even without identity, status, or talents. Tell me, when will I see that day? I will make them know my true name. Training starts tomorrow. 6 sharp, right here. Huh. I did it.
Fail enough times, and you might eventually succeed.
Yep.
Should we call it resilience? Or mere stubbornness? Or perhaps, for a girl who has lost everything, there was never a second option. She had no one to trust but herself, and naught but a blade to hold. And yet,
She rose. Bloomed.
as the first stanza of an epic, this is nothing extraordinary. Since the lament, across the scorched lands of Solaris, I've heard this story repeat itself, again and again. Greatness. Yes, our era has certainly seen it. But true greatness is never found on the first page of a story.
That is a beautiful line. But true greatness is never found on the first page of a story. It is built on. And I fucking love that. The first chapter of, like... of Honglong. There wasn't true greatness at first, but you don't need true greatness at the beginning.
Courage, glory, and honor. Such immortal virtues have been etched in tablet and stone. They are never forged overnight. Light as a thread, elusive as the wind, they weave themselves into every twist of fate, tangling with every insignificant choice we make.
What's wrong?
I don't know. It's just unbelievable. The Augusta he's talking about, and the F-word we saw in the arena. No way they're the same person.
They are. That's how they all
A
start.
girl far from home, arriving in the city upon Capitolini Hill in pursuit of strength. No title, no status, no wealth. I doubt anyone at the time could have imagined her rising to where she is now.
No, there might be one.
Do you mean Cato?
Maybe.
Do you believe Cato handed her that final victory on purpose, and that his scathing words were a test of her resolve?
Maybe he had grown tired of that corrupt system.
Then Cato must have been an idealist, to place his faith in a girl with nothing to her name. Now, why don't we keep this question in mind and see where the story leads us?
Alright. I actually kind of like this. Yeah. Dawn breaks up a pale glow. A month of training has The grind continues. Stick to the training schedule. You arrive at the training site, repeating the same moves over and over, has begun to wear on your pages. You notice some gladiators training and moves that you've never seen. You reflect on your training. It has always been you alone, facing the same wooden post, patching yourself up over and over. Days slip by, the gladiators Aegon draws near. Today, Kauta will give you one final lesson. I've done all I can to prepare you. Now, you're on your own. Is this the graduation ceremony? Here's my final task for you. Tell me, why do you want to become a gladiator? What pulls you through all this training? You already know the answer. Never forget. Your ideal has never faltered ever since you left home. To be strong enough to protect others. You meet Kata's gaze. He reads the answer in your eye. In the meantime, a flicker of desire crosses your eyes. You recall his words when all this started. By then, all will be chanting your name, Augusta. You'll have to conquer their hearts, win their applause, even without identity, status, and talents. Tell me, will I see that day? I will make it happen. You're aware that sponsors for the gladiators Aegon are mostly nobles and wealthy merchants, figures beyond your reach, except perhaps in the underground area. All these top-of-the-line merchandise I got here. Care to take a look? Like products on display, you and a few gladiators stand in the middle of the underground arena, scrutinized by nobles and wealthy merchants. In the stands, one by one, those beside you are chosen and escorted. The audience casts their eyes in your direction. However, all you receive is constant laughter in return. These laughs, so they really did have a hand on that disaster. When the dark tide struck, those with power and wealth continued their life in indulgence and luxury. The might of the gladiators existed only to serve their own desires. Well, a village girl was such an unremarkable forte, dreaming of power and strength. I can't remember the last time Septimon had a... What can you offer? Prancing around like a circus clown, scrambling, playing for your life so we can all have a good laugh? Or do you think we're playing innocent? Anyone interested in this one? After all, watching the weak struggle is always a fine source of entertainment. Entertainment, you say? In Septimon, strength defines worth. We shouldn't be so quick to judge a gladiator who offers himself. You turn your view towards the boys. With heavy steps, a well-dressed old-school noble walks down from the stance towards you. He smells of rotten stench. It's unlike the smell of rats, as the Septimonians have put it, but it's a foul odor of power and wealth. I only engage in profitable ventures. To stand in the arena, you must prove your worth. I have 3 trials for you. Survive them, and we may speak further. Other brave young lady. You accept the noble's trials. Through trials is true final word for you. Something intended only to break you. Outside the walls of Septimont lies a wasteland plagued by the dark tide, your homeland. It's different. They say a ferocious lion beast corrupted by the dark tide prowls deep within a cave. No common blade can cut through its skin. Your first trial is to slay that beast. The noble, however, decides to strip you of all your equipment but a dull sword. Mountain trail winds like a serpent. Winds like a serpent among the charred tree stumps. Dozens of bleached skeletons lie scattered. You suspect you're getting close as you continue forward against the unpleasant smell. When the first rays of sunlight split the clouds, the cave reveals itself, breathing death. Before you get a clear picture of the case, a crushing force presses down upon you. Oh. Shh, get down. Are you trying to get yourself killed? Hold your breath or you'll alert it. You turn around and see a hunter. Then a massive beast roars and walks past where you are hiding. After the lion beast is left, you apologize to the hunter. It was thanks to him that the beast didn't notice you. Going by those clothes, you're a Septimontian gladiator. I used to be like you. Lost a big match, got tossed out by the nobles. Ended up like this, for nothing but their playthings. The skills honed for battle, for me, are now merely tools for survival. Septimont has abandoned the strength it desperately needs. You pity such a reality. Only a madman would go after that lion. I have my reasons. His words are tough, but he eventually tells you everything he knows. You bid farewell to him and make preparations. To gain more knowledge of your prey, you choose silently to observe the lion beasts in the following days. After a few days, you've managed to grasp an overall behavior pattern of the lion beast, thus you march towards the cave. Deep within it, you tread softly, then a sudden dread freezes your steps. Between flickering torch flames, a monstrous shape appears, the lion beast. Fire from nether dances amidst its golden name, while claws like scythes tear wounds into the earth. As you expected, your sword fails you. It's ineffective against the lion. Before you can take a breath, the lion's thunderous... Stupid fly! Get away from me! Give me a second. The lion's thunderous roar storms you again. You decide to... Just before the lion beast pounces at you, you slash with all your strength at the stalactite above. It crashes down onto the lion's gaping jaws. It's not over. Fearless Trowbear. You land on its neck. It lunges to seize you, but your swift dodges force its claws into a deadly knot against its throat. Seizing your chance, you give one final pull. The beast strangles itself in a frenzy. Finally, the trial is ended, and you drag your exhausted body towards the stream. Clear water cascades down the mountain valley, and the dense forest slumbers quietly in nature's cradle. You rinse your blood-stained hands in the water. Clear. Your stream slowly turns red. The birds scatter and the fish vanish. You sense the forest's unease at your... Are they afraid of my power? The critters' panic plunges in. to your reflection. For the first time, you realize that power can instill fear. You desire more. With no time to rest, you approach the nobleman again. He imposes the second trial. What is it this time? Killing a mad beast is hardly an achievement. I'm sure you're aware, girl, that the warriors of Septimont have 2 lives. One by their parents, and the other by their sword. You may consider the sword in a gladiator's hand as their life in the arena. For your second trial, bring me 100 lives. Yes, prove to me that you were worthy of standing in the arena. To get the admission pass for the Aegon, you start the second trial. Day after day, you fight gladiators of Septimont. As your reputation grows, so do the spectators. They don't care who you are, they just want to see when you will fall. It's that girl again. Didn't think that she'd get as many wins as she did. Look at the size of her. How does she even carry all those swords? You've grown used to this kind of noise. The deafening cheers numb your fatigue. Your sword now rests against your opponent's throat. One by one, gladiators you've challenged grow in numbers. Those you've defeated kneel before you, offering their swords, symbolizing their honor with both their... Even in Septimont, there's a limit to opponents that prove a challenge to you. Eventually, you will need to seek out tougher challengers. You have targeted Victor, a frequent champion of the Aegon from one of the noble houses. Do you have any idea who Victor's father is? His lordship is the largest sponsor of the Aegon. Power, wealth, those aren't things that brute strength can rival. Victor has the best mentor, the finest weapon. Oh, so what? The house behind Victor comes to you with an offer. A perfect job, a substantial fortune if you walk away from Rip it. You reject the bribe without a second thought. Humiliated, the noble servant spits curses in your face. You know what, country peasant, do you know what it means to refuse a noble? Then you shall suffer for your arrogance. When the time comes, don't expect any pity, as you won't get any. I want to do this one. The Scion silence. Since the rambling servant, it tears up the contract. Let's go. There's no point in talking sense into an ignorant fool. And again, I'd appreciate if you don't waste too much of my time in the arena. They throw a bag of credits as a way to humiliate you. Following it up with sarcasm and mocking gestures, they attempt to overwhelm you with their pride. The day arrives, Victor accepts your challenge with his honor of nobility as the stake. You remember well the haughty look he wore but a few days prior. But nobles only wield words, not swords. Victor knows nothing about swordsmanship. You easily defeat the weak, incompetent Scion and casually lift his helmet with the tip of your sword. I have won. I have achieved it without wasting your time. Did you see? Your gilded lies shatter before real strength. The crowd erupts in cheers and applause. The nobles, unable to deny your triumph, lower their heads. You return to your lodging to count your trophies. 99 swords, 99 opponents defeated. Now, only one life is left to claim. Most gladiators have feared your reputation and dare not challenge you except one. Adriel, the rising star of the underground arena. Unlike you, he was born with a powerful forte. He is undoubtedly the king of the arena. Talents no longer matter to me. Amidst the endless chanting of the name Adriel, you arrive as promised. Even the old school noble is present this time. Your opponent's towering physique dwarfs yours. His crushing presence brings to mind that fearsome lion beast. After several exchanges, you notice something unusual. The floor is too slippery to gain a foothold, and his armor is unusually heavy. You are all too familiar with Noble's despicable tricks. You shift your pace, luring him into the very trap meant for you. After a few more rounds, his steps grow loose, his reaction seems sluggish. Now's the chance. Your sword stops just before the neck of Septimon's strongest gladiator. The entire arena falls silent, and almost immediately the crowd erupts into applause. Stab, stab. Is that so? Kill, kill, kill. Right here. Ooh. In front of everyone's watchful eye. You only take his sword, then bow towards the audience before turning to leave. Live, live, live. The next day, you arrive before the old school nobles with 100 lives. Adriel is merely made of Septimonian flesh. Above him stands a greater force. I'm ready for the third trial. Your third trial is earn the blessing of Arsinosa. He has never planned to let me pass the trial. I know Arsinosa has never tasted defeat. People say it's a peak no humans can ever reach, the last wall of Septimon, but I accept. This insurmountable challenge that stirs the thirst for victory in your blood. You accept the third trial to confront the guardian of Septimont, Arsinosa. This is... I wish it was... Oh, okay. On the eve of your trial, you return to the training grounds once again. You wait for Kato. You find yourself standing before the familiar wooden post. It has been your most enduring companion in your pursuit of strength. Hug it? Well, not particularly an easy path, is it? Tell me, what'd you learn from... Strength can instill fear. Strength brings conquest. Such is humanity's oldest rule. Augusta, I'll be there for your last trial, and I will call your name for all to hear. Thank you. Back in your room, you stare blankly at your stacked collection of swords. These trophies symbolize strength and conquest, but how will you show them to the world? You once heard the tale of a legendary gladiator, a warrior who would always fuse their opponent's swords with their own after victory. Now you decide to tread the same path and stand before the smithy. That's how she got her fucking sword? That's awesome. You wish to demonstrate your power, your strength, yet you still seek to do... Yet now you still seek to do this with the power not of your own. Watching the blacksmith's hammer rise and fall, and a seemingly impractical idea emerges. Instead, in the end, you choose to use your forte to fuse the swords together into one. Your forte stands out among the resonators. Never stands out among the resonators. But its seemingly insignificant power is enough to be stronger than the forge fire and hammer swings. The day of the final trial has arrived. It's finally arrived. You walk to the arena center with your newly forged sword. The bronze horns blare from atop the 12 stone pillars. All eyes are on you. Everyone is eager to witness how a human will rival the strength of Arsinosa. Suddenly, a rumbling roar cuts through the noise of the crowd. The nobles' banners flutter and fall. A colossal shadow swallows the sunlight around you, and around you, Arsinosa appears. I'm guessing there was meant to be a comma. It's awake, a noble shrieked. Arsinosa stands silently opposite you. Slowly, its eyes open, coldly watching you. Suddenly, a sweep of her tail, the lioness shatters the stone pillar. You roll aside, barely dodging the flying debris. A chill seeps through the tear in the cloth of your left shoulder. The screams from the stands are soon drowned by the lioness's roar. A wave of sound and dust rips past your ears. You can taste blood on your lips and tongue. Her second attack comes without warning. You barely have time to react before your sword rises to meet her descending paws. You manage to withstand Arsinosa's attack. The hell? That took that much? And at the moment it withdraws, seize the opportunity to thrust your blade into the ancient crack in its foreleg. Golden blood. Arsinosa ceases her attack, her mane brushing against your blood-stained face. Before she lowers her head, the arena shakes with applause. You hear the crowd chant your name in honor. I have gained Arsinosa's blessing. The voices, they are... How much is it gonna give me? It's the same, okay. So, no, oh, never mind. O wise and noble Arsinosa, mighty guardian of Septimont, stow upon her crown of courage and strength. When the cries of triumphant resonate with the earth, we will see the fire of humanity blaze across Septimont. O sun and moon, witness this extraordinary feat. Witness her epic dedication to Septimont. As the platform rises, you realize you have earned Arsinosa's blessing. You have been granted a privilege. They are bowing to me. You are crowned the champion of the Great Aegon, without the Great Aegon. Nevertheless, you have already conquered countless gladiators with your strength. Under everyone's gaze, glory now bows at your feet. This is what you looked like? Alas, you stand at the summit, the champion. Only now the battle fear Fire cooled in your veins, do wounds raise their voices in protest. That's what she looked like? Interesting. You shattered the decaying order with strength, and through strength you shall reshape new rules. You shall wield gladiators' valor on the righteous path. You shall allow no more fragile lives to tremble before death. You shall ensure that your homeland's tragedy will forever be undone. Yet, it should be these new rules, forged by might, lose their foundation. Will they not fall? A cold whisper of unease coils in your chest. Well then, no time for pointless pondering now. From this day forward, your sword, your honor, and your 2 lives shall serve Septimont. Didn't even lose or anything. Good.
Merely the rough shape of a short epic. This is all I can offer about the F4.
Very informative, though.
Now, as a listener, what do you make of my narration?
Still don't know the F4 enough.
In this, you are right. Poetry can only offer a glimpse of the true story. The reality of people, events, and things slips beyond the grasp of words. I do not belong in the pages of the epic, so I remain confined to the observer's gaze. I can imagine events and emotions unfold, but I cannot truly recreate them. Here's some advice for you, though I hesitate to call it such. If you want the truth of a story, step into it. Become part of it. The opportunity stands before you now. As I've said, the tale between you and Augusta, the hero of Septimont, is only now turning its next page.
You seem to know exactly what I'm about to do, Cristoforo.
It's not difficult to see. Fate flows like the stars, tracing their course. Your destination is written in the steps you take. The rain is passing. I hear it ceasing its symphony upon the earth. It is time for farewells.
He's interesting, and I like it. I wonder if he is Cristoforo's
Before I
brother.
leave, may I ask you one last question? What is it that has lifted Augusta to the seat of power? What is it that makes a ruler?
Ambition.
Well, I'd say strength.
That's too obvious. It's
Let's
ambition.
be real. There's no way Augusta could have passed those trials without strength.
Ambition.
Rover, what do you think?
Resolve. Ambition.
You needn't rush to answer now. Keep it in mind as you continue your journey. When the final chapter is written, the answer will reveal itself. Farewell, my friend. Our paths crossed by fate and by chance.
Who is this guy? Like, I really want to know more of
Soon.
this guy.
After this brief encounter, everything about me will be gone with the wind. But you, your epic continues.
You actually, like, this is what I mean by, this guy's an NPC, and his design is so goddamn mysterious. His whole, this is an NPC! And he looks this good. I wish Genshin and HSR would do this instead of model type A, model type B. Like, come on, man. And then they do these effortless cuts. What? Huh? Who the fuck? Nah, seriously, what the fuck is he? There's no shot that he's Cristoforo, or like he's a creation of
Your
Cristoforo.
Excellency, you have indulged her too much.
Wait, what? Oh, right.
As the priestess, Iuno is far too unruly in both action and word. It's a disgrace to her title.
Iuno. I kept saying Iuno. Like, I think Iuno as in Black Clover, with a Y, not Iuno. I guess it could be, but I'm gonna keep calling her Iuno, because then I don't get them confused in my head.
Indeed. She entered the palace unannounced, uninvited, and with no decorum.
Don't care.
A blatant affront to the authority of the palace.
Same as always. Senators, all she crossed was a doorway.
Yep.
One too insignificant to carry the weight of our authority, or defend anyone's fragile pride. Let us not forget, it is not the walls of Capitolini Hill that command fear.
But the strength within them.
It is my will, my sword, and our relentless conquest.
I love, like, she sounds like a Viking.
I know your fear. You fear a priestess's voice drowning yours, and a rebel challenging the Senate's rules. But listen well. Power does not bow to sycophants, cowering behind their traditions.
I love her, actually.
If you seek power, then step from the shadows. Face me, and prove yourself worthy.
I love her. Like, her personality seems like it's gonna be awesome. Like a real Malfuico.
Took you long enough, Augusta. Handling the senators takes time. You know that.
They effortlessly just make someone catch an apple. Where's this expression? Where is it, Hoyo? Why can't you do that?
Well, to keep our esteemed priestess from waiting, maybe next time I'll just leave them to their own devices. I'll make sure they record every detail of your feast.
They also just add a eating
and
sound?
relay it word for word to Grandmother Lilibet.
Current head priestess. Oh, and then she'll probably have a unique model too. Ooh.
Priestess Iuno. Unruly behavior left Tetragon Temple without permission and trespassed into the Ephor's palace. I wonder, who will lose it first? Lilibet or you?
Lilibet.
Let those old foxes report me all they want.
I like her so much. And
If they step into the tetragon left foot first, I'll shoot the left. Right foot first, I'll shoot the right.
I need to hear that again without... it was a drink. It took like a drink and that happened.
If they step into the tetragon left foot first, I'll shoot the left. Right foot first, I'll shoot the right.
I love it.
Hey, I'm with you on that one. The
These...
Senate should be reminded now and then that the Tetragon's kindness is not a reason to take Priestess Iuno lightly.
Ha!
Why didn't you wait there? I had everything handled. We depart for the hunting ground tonight. If anything changed, you could have reached me by my terminal. You didn't need to come all the way here. I want you free of duty until that day arrives.
You're overthinking it, Augusta. I'm here to see that person.
To see Rover?
Grandmother Lilibet said his fate is one of unknowable void. Sounds intriguing enough to make time for.
She just tosses it up. Okay, I like that.
So that's it? Too bad. The ship from Laguna won't dock until tomorrow morning.
That was yesterday. Oh, so she's heading out tomorrow?
What a hassle.
Patience, you know. The warrior has accepted the invitation. So, you'll have plenty of time to meet during the hunt.
I really like this.
Is there something else you want to say?
I read Grandma Lilibet's Book of Prophecies. The hunt and our plan, neither end well.
According to visions, both the book and the murals within the temple are media through which the priestess of Septimon convey prophecies to people.
Are you sure we should go through with this?
Yes.
Risk does not trouble me. Peril simply requires greater strength. But really, when did you start caring about the temple's traditions?
O ye faithless of Septimont, the divinity is enraged. Should your ruler defy their will again, doom shall be your fate. Lately, I've been hearing murmurs from the nobles again, about the ancient prophecy from Raguna.
I will admit, those words once carried weight.
But now? No.
But when our ancestors crossed the waters and climbed these hills, Raguna's divinity didn't get a seat on the ship.
Nope, she
and
didn't.
The priestesses all said the prophecy was incomplete.
Huh.
Only the hero of heroes, wielding extraordinary power, risen from the dark tides, shall bring eternity to Septimont.
Interesting.
Then shall the waters quiet, the tempest still, and glory return with the blood of the old king.
Who is the old king?
Do not forget, this is the other half of the prophecy.
So am I the king of heroes?
Fabius, Attilius, Valeria, one after another, these heroes have saved Septimont from the brink of ruin. As long as a hero stands, no disaster can break this eternal city.
I like it.
What if this time is different? What if ruin is our fate?
Don't worry about it.
Then I will sever that fate with my blade.
What's so amusing?
You being worried.
So, the fearless priestess Iuno can be.
I love the face. Oh my god.
But it's fine. If you're afraid, don't push yourself. I can handle this alone.
Ha! That's just gonna make her say no.
Most revered priestess, wait for me in the temple. I shall return victorious.
Frightened. Me? If anything, it's you, trying to shut me out and face it alone. Fine. Go ahead. You'll come back to me sooner or later.
That I can't deny.
I knew it. So you do need me for this hunt.
Thank you. You know.
I keep on saying how you know, but I guess it is you know.
Why are you saying this?
The Twitter model now. The hell was that?
The storm is coming.
Hmm.
Come, you know my friend. The best way to greet a storm is to walk straight into it.
Okay. That it? Blood and Sun. Interesting. That was good. Okay, they made it sound like it was going to be an event. But no, it's kind of like a part of the it is literally a part of the story. I really like that. All right. And then we get 2.6 early? Yeah, you know, yeah. Yeah, I'm so ready. I cannot wait for 2 days to pass to see that 2.6 trailer. To see the 2.6 stuff. I am so entirely fucking ready for it. They made this overture sound like it wasn't like an overture. I feel like this should be an overture kind of thing. I feel like that was the first testing ground of it. But yeah, no, Nestor? Bro, I want more info on him. I don't think anyone saw him coming. Bro looked awesome. I want to see 2.6 already. Gotta wait 2 days is gonna murder me. Yeah. Alright. I can't wait for 2.6. Yeah. I'm hyped for it.